Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Latvian Corsair Webcast. According to YouTube's new guidelines, we have to be a little bit more polite in our speaking. And we're like, if I remember correctly, the guidelines say within the first 30 seconds of the 15, you cannot swear. So, yeah, and you cannot swear excessively. You know they change this stuff all the time, and the YouTube representatives that are supposed to keep in contact with content creators on this stuff don't even have the up-to-date versions. Yeah, I was doing some research. I do stuff. Like, I didn't even know it was 15. I thought it was still 30. Go figure, right? Anyways, so, welcome to the Latvian Corsair Webcast. It has been 15 seconds, or is it 15 minutes?
It's been 1:20.
Alright, fuck it. There it is, folks. The first F-bomb. You know what I watched recently? An old comedy special from 92. Dennis Leary. I don't know why I've been watching a lot of Dennis Leary comedy specials lately. Guy started off singing his asshole song. Which, for those of you listening who've never heard of Dennis Leary before, you're going to think that's a weird song that's mentioning something else. But no, it's a song about being an asshole. I don't feel like I should have to explain it. I mean, a lot of you nowadays know what an asshole is and how to spot an asshole. I've said it too many times now, so I need to reel back. Or else Daddy YouTube is going to bring out the paddle.
Don't ever say that sentence again.
I'm sorry, that's going to be my new phrase. I would rather associate it with a father figure than a mother. Because then there's those people on the internet that are going to get, excited. And I ain't for that. I am too wholesome, and I am a good Christian. Okay, that's a lie. I ain't
died over here, man.
Yeah. We gotta be careful, or Daddy YouTube will break out the belt. See, nowadays, a lot of the kids, they're gonna like, so what? Yeah, but, those of us who grew up back in the day, we know what the belt means.
Daddy YouTube's gonna break out the paddle.
Yeah. So, mocking YouTube aside, because I feel if we mock it too much, we're going to get in trouble. And then, in walks in Daddy YouTube. But, yeah. We have a few things to talk about today. And I've kept my New Year's resolution, I believe. I haven't done the thing. Where I do two things specifically at the same time. This, and then saying the word.
Right.
I don't think I've done that yet, have I?
No, you haven't.
All right.
It's only been like 2 weeks, and you haven't done it once.
That's a new record for me.
That actually surprises me.
I'm gonna probably have an aneurysm from holding it in. I can see it now. Moses Lake Man has an aneurysm because he doesn't say.
Because he forgets to exposit.
Local man has an aneurysm because he does not exposition anymore. But you can't just keep doing it. You gotta build some variety in yourself. Speaking of variety, we actually have We have structure. We are structured. We have beginning, middle, and end. And at the beginning, it starts with the intro. In the middle, we have a very important question. Does Chewbacca poo?
Probably. He probably does.
How does he poo? Does he actually have a butthole? Does Chewbacca have a butthole? Or is he like an owl and he just coughs up pellets? These are questions we gotta know. We gotta know. We gotta know. Does someone at Disney or George Lucas Films answer me my question, please? And don't say he's an alien, he just works different. I want explanation. I want like a scientist or a biologist to full on give me the rundown of how he gets the runs.
We want charts. We want
Did you say charts or sharts?
Flip you. We want charts. We want those pictures, those big poster things that show you the insides of somebody.
Yeah, a poster board.
One of those.
A poster board. I want X-rays and
I want a diorama.
I want a diorama of that diarrhea. This is fine. We're allowed to say stuff like that. We're allowed to say diarrhea. No one's going to get upset over someone saying diarrhea. And if you do, well, you probably have it. Because that goes along with the same line. If you don't laugh when someone says diarrhea, then you have it.
This is no.
Yeah, I want a flow chart of how often does he poo. Hell, I want this on a Microsoft Excel page. That probably won't work.
Excel? You mean PowerPoint?
I want to sound smart.
Putting on Excel doesn't make sense.
I want to sound smart. Well, putting crap on Excel never makes sense.
Yeah, that is true.
I think we can say crap. Because it's not actually saying
F this and B word that and just the big old C word and
yeah, but who knows? They might say, "Well, you intended to say that," and then they'll start flagging again. But yeah, hashtag Chewy Pooey. That just sounds wrong. Hashtag How does Chewbacca poo? Once we have the answer to this question, we can ask the next big question. How does he wipe? Does he... Is he like a dog or a cat? Where he doesn't have hair around the butthole? So we can take a clean shit or crap with really good squatting? Does he use a space bidet that has like a sanitary laser that's non-lethal? You have to specify non-lethal toilet laser, or else people get weird. By weird I mean they die because lethal toilet laser. How'd he die? Lasered in the bumhole. What a way to go. Like, thank God. I think I'm replacing exposition with good God. That's not a healthy habit, just to replace one bad habit with another.
Yeah, no, it just continues the cycle.
Yeah. While we're on the cycle and George Lucas and Star Wars and stuff.
Buttholes and whatnot.
So, how does the intro for Star Wars start? And a galaxy...
A long time ago in a galaxy... You should know this, dude.
I'm pretending I don't, so that way someone can explain it to those who probably have never seen the originals.
Okay, so it goes a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. ...
Right.
Fourth dot, question mark?
So, in the far distant future past, that is Star Wars. I had to drop Futures Past in there. But it's in the past, but they have technology that's way more advanced than we have. They have a society that is way more advanced than ours, but it's still split with the whole good and evil stuff. Like, oh, his lightsaber's red, he must be a Sith. But what if his favorite color was just red? Samuel L. Jackson got in on a purple lightsaber because he liked the color purple.
Mm-hmm. That is true.
Yeah, so red means you're a bad guy? This is a Star Wars episode, if you didn't gather yet, folks. This is Star Wars. This is mostly Star Wars. But I was looking at things, I was like, yeah, they got this hyper advanced, they got like a galactic senate. And this ties into the whole, I was watching the Dennis Leary thing, and he said that, drugs, substances, narcotics will always evolve. Like, someone who thought that cocaine wasn't good enough, they wanted one that would basically stop your heart, so they made crack. So, I was thinking, okay. So, Star Wars and the prequels, 'cause that's the first time so in the original trilogy they mentioned spice, right? That is a narcotic in Star Wars.
It's drugs. Yeah,
it's drugs.
It's drugs.
Yeah. And so we know that they have a drug called spice. I also learned they also have one called salt. They have a drug called salt.
Okay.
It's like George Lucas just looked in the kitchen and started naming off drugs.
Yeah, these are all going to be drugs.
Yeah. Well, with how unhealthy people say sodium is for you, I'm not surprised they would turn into a drug in the future.
I want you to cut him, Obi-Wan. I want you to cut him up.
I don't think using a lightsaber to cut
I want you to cut him.
would be a good idea, because one would just burn it.
Just cut him.
Anyway, so in the prequels, I believe it was the Phantom Menace, right? Or no, it was the
Attack of the Clones.
Attack of the Clones.
The Death Sticks.
Yeah, the Death Sticks. Death Sticks, cigarettes. They're called Death Sticks, but they're just cigarettes. It's supposed to be futuristic. How are cigarettes still a problem? Nowadays, we're trying to phase out cigarettes, and we're having mixed results, but we're still having results. Star Wars is implying that in an advanced society, they would have no results. It is still there. That's frightening. The cigarettes would just be around. And he said death sticks, which implies they're very unhealthy for you. I'm not sure about, marijuana or weed. I'm not sure if that's actually healthy or not healthy for you. I know if someone does watch this and they're in the comment, they're going to be screaming at me for that, but I haven't really taken it, so I don't know. I don't know. If I took it myself, I'd be able to formulate my own opinion on it. But I haven't, so I don't really have an opinion. So I'm just going to say I don't know. So I got a feeling that death sticks are just exactly cigarettes. So they're... what would you think?
Probably that.
Yeah. So in a society that is much more advanced than ours, much more accepting, death sticks are still a problem. And here we are focusing on men and women who want to swap their own gender. Maybe we should focus on the death sticks and fix that problem before we worry about other things. We got things to worry about that we don't worry about. I'm just saying, nowadays our priorities should be straight. I'm not saying that we should prioritize being straight. I'm saying we should get our shit together. Pardon my French. And this question just hit me. The Star Wars question just hit me. Do they make blue cheese from blue milk in Star Wars?
Probably.
Now, is it colored blue, or does the aging cause it to change?
It might.
What color do you think it'd be?
God, I hope not green.
That's the green milk.
That's right. Right.
But yeah, and in Star Wars they have different colors of milk. They have blue milk. They got green milk. I hope they don't have red milk. That looked too much like blood or strawberry milk, and I can't decide which. They probably have, dare I say it, brown milk. Which, you know, I don't want to know what they milk for that. I really don't. I'm thankful that George Lucas didn't decide to expand on agriculture much. Like, I get the idea behind it, but what the hell is a moisture farmer? Like, they get condensation and stuff, right? Or they just have just a big old well that they have rights on?
I'm still trying to figure that out myself.
Like,
no idea.
The foundation of it is they're collecting water. How? We don't know. But they're collecting water somehow. And that, I guess, is worth its weight in gold on a desert planet like Tatooine. So how do people who don't farm moisture survive? How do the sand people survive? Do they just not need moisture? How do the banthas, you know, you're thinking bantha poodoo, aren't you?
No, I was thinking the other thing.
What?
Like a bantha.
Yes, like a bantha. I can't say it right, but banthas. How do they keep those hydrated? How do they keep those hydrated so they can continue to reap the benefits of blue milk? Because that's what the blue milk comes from, is the banthas. Yeah. No idea what they eat to make it blue, but, you know, good for them. But yeah. I gotta question food. Because they don't really touch up on food in, like, the movies. I think they start to in the offshoots, like the shows, but the movies themselves, which are where my limited knowledge is, they don't touch up on food much.
Not really.
I mean, Obi-Wan has that one friend that runs a diner. I think I saw a burger there. Which fills me with hope they still have burgers in the future. Past. The past future. They clearly, they obviously have steak, because that they have steak and they have eggs and dairy products.
Steakums.
Because if they have confirmed, they have livestock, which involves some form of steak. Livestock also confirms some form of egg. It also confirms dairy. So that's 3. They also have farms which produce some type of grains and vegetables and fruits. So what do they eat? You know those weird frog people of what are the Gungans that Jar Jar is? They eat frogs. You know who else eats frogs?
Baby Yoda.
Yeah. Because Yoda's species is a predator. You may not think it when looking at Yoda, but he has claws. He has forward-facing eyes. Those are traits of predators. Yeah, I'm looking at you, Yoda.
Don't look at Yoda.
I'm looking at him. He is a predator. Oh god, now he's looking at me. This is awkward.
That's why we don't look at him.
But yeah. Like a lot of the aliens in Star Wars, it is alluded that they evolved from a predatory race. And I'm still confused on where the humans came from.
Other humans.
I know, but like...
Making babies.
No, like, how did they evolve?
Mm-hmm.
He never explained where their home planet was.
Or it's a species very similar to humans.
That is also true. But don't they refer to them as humans?
I believe so. Not 100% on that.
I don't know.
Buffalo.
Yes, the buffalo. The bantha. Bantha, the buffalo of Tatooine. Which was just a bunch of people in like one of those repurposed Chinese New Year dragon costumes. Which was a really good idea on Lucas's part because it saved him a lot of money. But good God, was that a goofy looking thing? It was. Bring up an image of a bantha.
I know. Shut your ass. I mean, butt. Jeez, I feel like a freaking 5-year-old. Censor ourselves now.
The butt is for the action. Yeah. Yeah. Bantha. That is a goofy looking thing.
Not really.
And big ol'... Is it a mammal or a reptile?
Probably a mammal.
Because, you know, space, aliens. We don't know how they work. Also, I have a question. How does a bantha poop? Oh yeah, that's something that's going to be asked a lot.
Probably out their butts. They're big old bantha butts.
Yeah, this stream is going to be me asking how Star Wars aliens poo.
Somebody's going to remix that, I just know it. Big old bantha butt.
No, it's butts, big old bantha butts. You got something?
Nope.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
I'm.
So, also, a lot of races and species in Star Wars wore pants. Why did the guy Watto, the weird flying whatever
Little dude thing.
Why did he not wear pants?
Mm.
And Sebulba also did not wear pants.
I think you're looking into this way too hard.
I have questions I need answers to. Why is it socially acceptable for them not to wear
Why
pants?
are you so focused on dudes that aren't wearing pants?
Why did Jabba the Hutt not wear clothing?
Jabba. Buh.
That's what I said.
Buh. No, you said vuh. Buh.
Why didn't anyone just throw a sheet over Jabba?
You mean when he died?
No, when he was alive.
Oh.
He wouldn't wear no clothes. Just throw a robe on or something.
Do you really think he cared?
I would hope he'd care.
Unless it wasn't showing anything.
Yeah. He's supposed to be like, what, the most powerful crime lord in that sector?
Sure.
The most powerful Hutt? You know, you gotta uphold your image. Wear rhinestone encrusted sheet or something. Sorry. Gold and diamond encrusted sheet / robe. Even Yoda wore pants.
Do you see pants?
I'm not looking up there. I'm not looking up there.
I see his robes, but I don't see no pants.
It is implied he is wearing pants under his robes. The Jedi wore pants.
Yeah, they did.
So it would stand to assume. God, my eyes are killing me.
That Yoda wore pants. Yeah.
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 Even the big guy that Obi-Wan visited in his diner wore pants. God, he was sloppy. But he wore pants! Because it's a business establishment. All I'm saying, Lucas, you should have put pants on all of them. It just confuses me in movies where
it's poetry. It's poetry.
You know what else is poetry? Pants.
They don't wear pants because they have the
You're George Lucas and then Bill Clinton sound very similar. So I thought you were doing Bill Clinton for a minute. I was like, what? Then I realized, oh, he's doing Lucas. Can we edit that out? Because that could be taken the wrong way. He's doing Lucas.
No, it's staying in.
Okay. But, yeah. The aliens need the pants. I don't know about the Kaminoans. The ones that made the clones.
Camino. Spanish for the Camino.
I don't know if they wore pants, though.
It's kind of the same idea as the Jedi. They had like these robe things.
Yeah. And it was implied that they were wearing pants underneath. And Palpatine, the first time you saw him, he was wearing the most ostentatious robes that a chancellor should never wear. Like, good God. You remember that, right? Big old fucking shoulder puffs. What are you, are you a chancellor or a princess? What are you? Oh, crap, that just confirmed. Palpatine's a Disney princess. The room.
God damn, dude.
Like a panther. The room. Yeah. That's another thing I touch on. Palpatine. But I don't actually want to touch on him because he looks wrinkly and unpleasant to the touch like elephant skin. What caused him to age so violently? Like, in, was it Revenge of the Sith? He went from looking normal to a wrinkled handbag.
It's because so he was using his Force Lightning.
Right.
I think it was Mace Windu, and he was reflecting it back at him. So it messed up his face.
Okay.
You don't remember that?
I do, but I just couldn't tell, how it would cause him to be disfigured.
His own Force Lightning. It was his own Force Lightning.
Because I've seen people's theories that he was already disfigured because he went into the Sith alchemy and stuff, trying to do the immortality thing. And he was just using the Force to make himself look good. Like a Force illusion. Because people went liberal with Force powers. Like, they took too many liberties with it. Like, The Force can make lightning. Well, what else can the Force do? Well, the games say the Force can suck the life out of someone. So you're saying the Force sucks?
Yes, it does.
Like there's a lot of speculation on what the Force can and can't do. Like, what do you think?
You need to make up their minds.
Huh?
You need to make up their minds.
They need to set guidelines on what is and isn't a Force power.
Mm-hmm.
Enhancing your legs to jump higher. Force power. Yeah. The Force push. That's a Force power. Yeah. Did you remember there's that scene where one of them just kind of threw their hands out like that and all the droids fell over?
Duh.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a... Yeah. I don't know if it was young Ewan McGregor or Liam Neeson that did it.
Duh.
And which one was it? Because that was in the first movie.
It was one of them, yeah.
Like, how ridiculous do you think they felt doing that? Just to CGI... to CGI droids.
Duh. I want you to make that nose when you're doing it, Liam. Why? Just do it. It's because it's poetry. Duh.
Let's see, the Force lightning, I should say that's impossible. But it's too epic and cool, so I'm keeping it in. Because it looks cool. Yeah, crap. That's what George Lucas did, isn't it? He saw something, said, "Oh, that looks cool. I'm going to keep it." And that's how Star Wars was made. Oh boy, laser swords. I'm going to call them lightsabers. Yeah, that's my original thing. Also, Obi-Wan saying that, lightsabers are for civilized combat and the blasters were barbaric. Get bent, Obi-Wan.
Dude!
I'm sorry. Blasters are cool. They make
So
the
lightsabers. They're both cool.
Yeah. Lightsabers make the vroom, vroom sound. Lightsabers go, or not lightsabers, blasters go.
The pew pew.
Yeah. That's cool. I mean, yeah, you could argue that a Jedi can block or deflect a blaster bolt.
Yeah, they go like this. Duh.
With their lightsabers, though. But,
Duh.
my serious question is, what if the Jedi doesn't know someone is taking a shot at him? How do they block the shot or deflect it? Because apparently the Force can give you small, help you be aware of your surroundings. So is it like a bubble around you? If something gets in your bubble, you just know?
Probably.
So the Force
Something
is
like
just
that.
basically your personal bubble.
The Force is bubbles.
Yes.
The Force is bubbles.
Yep.
Bubbles.
I really should say I don't think Force lightning should be a thing. How does it work? Do you just generate lightning? Or do you...
Because of the darkness.
Or do you aggravate the molecules in the air until they ignite? Well, then that would be just force fire. And that is one thing that the Jedi cannot deflect, is fire. So if it was fire instead of lightning, then Palpatine would have won that fight without Anakin. The reason I know that, because apparently that's how the Mandalorians of old learned how to fight the Jedi. Fire. Yep, you can't block fire. Yep. The flamethrower, a weapon of terror. Great against Jedi. I guess people see Jedi as just this impossible thing to fight half the time. So why? I'm sorry, I had to go there. Why did the Nemodians, which is a cowardly race, famed for their cowardice, think they could kill Jedi? And it can't just be because they had a backing of Palpatine, aka Darth Sidious, which is a stupid name. Darth Sidious? Come on.
It's like poetry.
You know what else is like poetry? Darth farts. That just writes itself. But Darth Sidious? And Darth Vader, I feel like he could have gone with another name and it'd still be good. Because that was just on the nose. That was way too on the nose. We introduce Leia being captured by Darth Father. Because that's what Vader translates to, his father.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to have Leia captured by Darth Father. And then we're going to introduce this farm boy on a desert planet. And how he's going to get 2 droids. But one of them runs away conveniently so he can meet an old man who knew his father. What's his father's name? We're going to call him Father for now.
How did my father die?
I forgot that conversation in A New Hope. I forgot that conversation.
Because it was waiting for him in the bushes of love.
You bringing that up?
It's true. That's how he died. That's how he died.
Chicken. Yeah, I'm just gonna say it was Mega Ultra Chicken.
Ultra Mega Chicken.
Ultra Mega Chicken, yeah. Ultra Mega Chicken was the cause of Star Wars. He created Darth Sidious, so he could be behind everything. It would not surprise me if they made, a 10th, 11th, and 12th where someone was behind Sidious too.
I don't think so.
It seems like a Disney thing to do, though. You don't think they would?
No, because he was pulling the strings.
Well, why did he make Snoke's?
So that Snoke could get the titty.
Whoa! Whoa! I laughed a little too soon. We can't say the T word anymore.
Hey, they didn't say anything about titty.
Oh, they didn't?
I don't know. You can't say... Hang on. Let me get the list.
I think I know the words.
Let me get the list.
Can I say the C word?
Probably not.
Dang
Let's
it.
see. Hang on. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Nice. Hang on. Let's
Calcium
see.
is an important part of the dietary needs of humans.
Hang on. Where I'm getting a list here. Where is things you can't say on YouTube? Okay, found it. Oh, that was quick. Let's see. You can't say
Bleep.
no. You can't say. You definitely can't say or. That was my favorite. You can't say or. You definitely can't say
But what about...
no.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure you can't say either. I mean, it's just not okay anymore. That and but yeah, that's the whole list. Oh, and
Even that?
Yeah.
I don't want to live on this planet anymore. Just send me to Mars with the other colonists. I'm ready to red faction it up. That's another thing. Why the
heck
do they look down on guns that fire solid bullets in Star Wars?
Because they have the technology to... It's poetry.
I want a belt-fed machine gun, because that is what happiness is. I read it somewhere, so it has to be true. Alright. Yeah, what's this about Ryan Reynolds?
Really?
Yeah, I want to know more. Yeah, we're done with Star Wars now. We're moving on to Ryan Reynolds.
Wow, what a downturn.
Yeah. Well, we had the high. Now it's time for the low.
Yeah, he's doing something. I don't know, but he posted a video of a hippo pooping.
Why?
He's pooping because it's for a documentary.
For a documentary.
And that's how he chose to advertise. To show a hippo pooping.
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 He's pooping.
Yeah, leave the hippo be. Let him poo in peace. No, we gotta poke the hippo. We gotta go poke the hippo and disturb him while he's pooping. We just can't let animals poop in peace anymore, can we? We gotta be up in their business with cameras.
While they're doing their business.
Yeah. What's next? Is he gonna take a picture of two lions doing it?
It's all in the presentation.
And then the lion roared and he pooed himself. Yeah, I can see Ryan Reynolds getting scared by that too.
So the two lions, they're fornicating, and then when they're done, he just lets out a big roar and craps himself.
Yeah. Yeah, Ryan Reynolds craps himself.
Oh, Ryan. Okay.
Yeah, because the lion roared. Yeah, I can see Ryan Reynolds getting scared by that.
I thought it was the lion that was like.
Why would the lion
I don't
poo
know.
himself? It's Ryan Reynolds because he wore a green.
It's a circle of life.
He wore a green CGI suit once.
He was putting something in the lion, and something comes out. That's the circle of life. That's how that works.
I'm gonna say something that's gonna get us banned from YouTube. Green Lantern. There, I said it.
Okay.
I said it.
All right.
Ryan Reynolds is gonna poo himself. Because, Ryan Reynolds.
Other poo.
Yeah. I don't have much celebrity-wise to talk about. Except for, I guess, this Andrew Tate guy.
Let him rot.
Yep. Guy got arrested because he couldn't resist replying to someone on Twitter. And they found his location thanks to the pizza he ordered. Way to go, pizza. You solved another case. I would like to see the mayor of... I'm sorry for saying this. The mayor of Flavortown. It's been a while. They've had multiple elections. It's no longer Guy Fieri.
Hmm.
It's probably some sketty that's mayor now.
Hmm. Some what?
Sketty.
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 Why would you hold an election and just vote for Sketty?
It's Flavor Town. You cannot have a person as mayor of a town full of food.
Yeah, right. Fine.
Yeah, for those who don't know, there was a game that was based around Flavor Town, and all the inhabitants were food. And you had to solve a murder in Flavor Town. Or something. I don't remember. All I know is that Flavor Town was in a game and I laughed. But yeah, like I said, a living human being cannot be the mayor of food. So they probably voted him out for some sketty.
Sketty?
For some
I
sketty.
voted for the chicken parm.
That's a good vote. I do love some good chicken parm. But yes, the pizza is going to get a medal from the sketty. Or whoever's the mayor when it happens. I don't know. I've never been to Flavor Town.
It's probably one of those chocolate medals.
Yep. And it's going to just have the number 1 with small letters RD after it. The little gold wrapped chocolate says 1 ERD. We need to get an animator to animate some shorts. That would... Describing that, like, they'd probably turn it into something better and it'd be hilarious. And... Oh yeah, more celebrity junk. Yeah, so, there's a particular movie coming out. A very funny movie. Okay, not really funny. It's more like terrifying and funny. Was it a horror comedy? Cocaine Bear. Is it a horror comedy? Because it's a bear on some freaking cocaine.
It's Cookie.
Yeah, he's a bear. He's doing stuff he shouldn't. He's doing non-bear stuff. And it makes him go friggin' nuts.
It's Cookie the bear.
Yeah. Smokey's
crack addicted cousin.
Yeah.
It's Cookie.
Yep. I am looking forward to it because that looks like it's going to be a hilarious movie. I think some people are going to say it's not going to be hilarious, but seeing the bear sail through the air in that leap into the back of the ambulance, you saw that part of the trailer, right?
I don't remember.
Oh, just seeing him just sailing through the air like a majestic swan. That had me sold. Like, I knew about Cocaine Bear when they first mentioned it. Like, way back when they're like, yeah, a movie about a bear on cocaine would be funny. And I was like, yeah, I'd like that. And then all of a sudden, boom, Cocaine Bear. They got trailers. They got release date, I think. They got everything friggin' ready. I almost said a word I'd regret. Because we're not allowed to say bad words anymore.
Nope.
Yep. Now it's, fudge and... Snickers.
Shoot. And poo.
Snickers.
Yeah.
What you got there?
Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah. So we it's already been almost 50 minutes?
Mm-hmm.
Good God. I thought we were at the 30-minute mark.
Nope.
Oh. Things go by quick when you actually have stuff to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, crap. I think I covered everything that I had to talk about.
Seems like it, yeah.
Holy crap. Is this what it's like to have things structured? Holy crap.
And how long have we been doing this? Almost 8 years.
Yeah. Pardon me, YouTube, but I gotta say it. Damn. Oh, yes, we're gonna get flagged because I said cocaine so many times. But in my defense, it's about a movie. Yeah. YouTube doesn't make sense either. There are videos that show, guns, like full-on guns. There's videos that show violence and gore. There are videos that show excessive drug usage. But one guy in Ireland said the word feck. Not even the full F-U-C-K. He's an F-E-C-K. And they demonetized the heck out of him. YouTube don't make sense. But you gotta do what you gotta do to appease Big Daddy YouTube. Is that the name of the episode? Here's our peace offering, Big Daddy YouTube. Don't strike us down, for we shall return. I forgot the quote. If you strike me down now,
I shall become more powerful than you could possibly imagine.
Yes, YouTube. That you would do well to remember this, YouTube. Here I am basically threatening YouTube now.
Good call.
You hear that, YouTube? I'm coming for you.
Phrasing.
And I'm going to bring some serious firepower in the form of questions. Because who doesn't love answering a good question? Well, I have questions for you. YouTube? How does Chewbacca poop?
Full circle.
Oh, yeah. I'd either get removed from the building or arrested. Or in some weird chance of fate, I'd get my answer. What are you doing over there? I hope that what I heard wasn't true, though. That all of Chewbacca's hair is individual tubes of which poop comes out of. I read that and I was like, oh,
I don't think so.
Like, that ain't how it is. Either he's got a butthole, or he vomits it up, or he has that like perfectly functional digestive tract, which is 100% efficient.
And there's no waste.
Yeah. Which doesn't make sense.
No.
Everything's got to poop.
Everyone poops.
Yeah, that's what the book said. I bet Yoda's clogged up the Jedi Temple toilets before. I bet he does it as a joke just to see the look on Windu's face.
Overflowing it is.
And he makes Windu call the GD janitors. I like to see how that conversation goes down with Windu and Yoda over the overflowed toilet. Because I think after a while, Windu would know it's Yoda, but he can't call him out on it since Windu's got that stick up his butt about authority and stuff and won't disrespect Yoda.
Why does he have a stick up his butt?
I don't know. He just seems so...
Stick up his butt.
Yeah, he didn't seem like he'd change his opinions on anything. You ever notice that? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Stick up the butt.
Stick
in the butt.
He got a mile-long stick up his butt. Because they would not grant Anakin the title of master.
Watch, we're going to get a phone call from Samuel L. Jackson. I do not have a stick up my butt.
I would welcome that. I would love to get a call from Samuel L. Jackson. I don't care if I'm getting yelled. You know why? That's a story I could tell.
I got yelled at by Samuel L. Jackson.
Uh-huh.
I said he had a stick up his butt.
You gotta respect the gravity of the situation. I got a call from Samuel Leroy?
I think so.
Samuel Leroy Jackson. And he yelled at me because I said he got a stick up his butt. Yeah. In a situation like that, you say his middle name because he's earned it. But he does in Star Wars. It's like he had a stick up his butt, and he wasn't as free spirited as he usually would be. I didn't think of it at the time when I first watched it, but I guess my parents were waiting for him to drop the line. You know, say the thing.
Right. He always says.
Yeah. I guess my parents, when we were in the movie, they were waiting for him to drop that, and they were a little disappointed about that. I guess they were happy they didn't say it because I was there and I was just a kid then.
Right.
I was just a boy.
Just a boy.
Yeah. Yeah.
You just a boy.
Well, I'm not anymore. I have been traumatized by the world and have come out a man. The world is a cruel and unforgiving place. So enjoy it by wondering how Chewbacca poops. And how does Yoda poop? Actually, they probably answer that in The Mandalorian, how his species poops.
Probably just as big as they are.
Like a friend of mine was like, you know, like a friend of mine, you know, we all know him, he's been here before. He's like, well, what if it's like the Orville and he only poops like once a year? It's like, that's gotta be really awkward for Han. Just all of a sudden out of nowhere the entire Millennium Falcon just starts reeking. Han just go like, what the hell is that? You did what? Why didn't you tell me? I thought you'd been pooping this whole time.
No.
I don't understand Chewbacca speak. I don't even know what they call the language. What'd you get there?
What you got?
Not much, but I know they have crab rangoons there.
Mm.
They are to die for. But anyways, I think that's our show.
Yeah.
I think that's it.
Yeah.
Well, I can't think of anything else other than, you know, to say that if you haven't already, look up a picture of Marilyn Manson. He looks like Nick Cage disguised as Marilyn Manson. Because in the end, it all comes back to Nick Cage.
That's a circle of life, my friend.
Yeah. I do kind of agree with Cox and Crindor when they suggested that he actually did steal the Declaration of Independence. I could see it happening. I could see him doing it. He's Nick Cage. He's Nick Cage should have been in Star Wars. Not as Anakin.
He's actually a fan of Star Trek.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
I think he was the one that said that.
Huh.
Yeah.
I think he should have just been given a guest role in one of the movies. Just show up as one of the masters that's not named. Just sitting there in a Superman costume. Okay, not a Superman costume. But just sitting there. Just sitting there, you know, doing this or whatever he does with his hands. Just sitting there acting bored. Because he looks like he could have been a Jedi. He just needs the rubes. Yes? Do you have something for us? Oh. Are you telling me to cut it?
No.
Oh.
I'm just going like this.
Oh. Holy guacamole! We've been going for an hour. Well, I think, do we cut it here? Well, ladies and gentlemen, this has been the Latvian Corsair Webcast. Webcast. Oh, yeah, that's right. I've been, I don't mean to overstep. I don't mean to overstep. And I'm not going to reveal much. But I have been working on a particular rickshaw rawhide type of character.
Oh?
Yes. I don't mean to expose much, but there may be a written story behind it by the end of year. Writing doesn't come as easily to me as I thought it would.
Dude, I'm still... On that note, as we close, I do have a minor update on my upcoming Napoleon deal. I'm still working on the other 2 parts. I'm thinking of actually turning it into a webcomic.
All right. It feels like it'd work. So you gonna work on your artistic skill?
Shall see. If it looks good, I'm gonna do it.
Alright.
So, I know the original plan was for it to be like a little cartoon thing, but
yeah.
Now I'm thinking,
right,
webcomic.
All right.
This way, it'll actually be done sooner rather than later.
Right. Because animation
takes flipping forever.
Yeah.
So.
Unless you get someone to do it, but then that's expensive.
Yeah. So, you know what? I'll just do that.
Yeah. Well, that's barring any more distractions, because that I got sidetracked and I suddenly remembered that. But ladies and gentlemen, this has been the Latvian Corsair Webcast. If y'all like the show, feel free to like and subscribe. If there's anything you think we could do better, please let us know. And, stay, I can't say classy, but stay you, people. You got anything? Alright, well, let's cut it here.
Duh.